All right, we got Step today. Welcome to another Age of Mythology 1v1. We have in the bottom left side of the map a Chinese player. Nua, I believe that's the hero, or the god. I decided to go with Nua. And a Kwafu immediately starts on food. All right, and on the other side we have the entire Roman Empire. The Roman Empire. Playing as Gaia with the old god picture. They just had to change it. It's got to be new and shiny and different. Start off building a manor, a couple manors, right next to our guard tower. Citizen idling. It's not good. He's busy microwaving his oracles. Got some sheep out of it. All right, let's take a look at some of the relics while the early game starts. We only have, well, we do have 4 relics. There's only one on this side, and it's the 5-colored stone of Nua. Reduce the cost of repairing buildings. I've seen this one. You know, it could come in handy if you end up repairing your buildings. Text of Emotep, buildings are constructed faster, 10% faster. That could be pretty useful if you pick it up early on. Less villager idle time. Provide a small trickle of gold. Okay, that can be pretty good early on. It's only 0.5 though, which is like half a villager. But it's something. And increases villager hit points by 40%. A great relic. I think anybody should pick up that relic. That's a strong one. Let's see. Where the Roman Empire has spotted it. Got the good UI, but it's not very accurate right now. Only tracking villagers. I guess neither player has any military. Let's see if blue. Blue doesn't really have any military. I mean, do the pioneers count? Where's this pioneer at? Here he is. Harassing an oracle. He's gonna try to control which way the oracle goes. You see what he did? He started shooting it from a different direction, so then it would start going this way instead of back towards his town center. But this is gonna take forever, Blue. So good luck. You've done 2 damage so far, with like 5 shots. They're just not made to do damage this early. But Blue spots another one. And he spots the relic. First player to get that relic is going to have an advantage. Just some early game scouting. Nothing really of note. Neither player has their temple out yet. Green started by building lots of manors, so he's not going to be housed for a while. But that does mean that he's delaying his temple building It means he had to put resources into wood instead of into food to age up faster. Just a nice casual game. Oh, they do it. He does have a temple up. Oh, it's right there. What am I thinking? I'm sorry. This guy's a temple up too. I saw them both aging up, and I was like, what the hell? But both players will reach age 2 momentarily. Then the action really starts. I have a blue goat. Initialize failed versus the Roman Empire. Thank God Initialize did not fail this time. There's a glitch where sometimes when you join a game, all the units are like frozen in animation. And when they're like say this guy's sitting there gathering gold, he just stands there and the gold just appears in his hand and he doesn't actually do anything, and then he just slides to drop it off and comes back. It's pretty hilarious, but I'm not gonna record. I don't record those games. I back out of them because it's definitely bugged. Got a military academy, a military barracks, another military barracks. That probably means Murmillo. Got lots of idle up here. Lots of idle over here, too. Is he going to harass with the Kionki? So far, no. Any of the relics get picked up? This one's still here. Somebody got one relic. Buildings constructed faster. Got a silo going up for the berries. Military camp and machine workshop, and he's doing it with his Kuafus, even his hero. Can make him heroes. Kionki going out. Are we gonna see some harassment? Not yet. Probably don't want these guys idling. Here he goes. You know, I think Green knows about this. Yeah. Green sees this. But Blue doesn't know Green sees it. Murmillo coming out on the field. He's got 2 heroes now. Oh wow, he just upgraded the shields. They got little shields now. He thinks he might go and do some damage. If he's seen the minimap, he knows there's a Kionki right over there. But he can't do anything about it without ranged units. That's what's so annoying. What's he doing? He's kind of showing his army. You wanted the goats? He's gonna take this relic? You should. He was thinking about it, that's why I turned it into a hero. He's building a second town center. Blue has not yet. You can probably want to turn all these mermills into hero to take out the Kionki as quickly as possible when it comes to that. But right now he's just moving his units. Very strange. Got a Kawafu coming over here to build a town center, maybe? Kionki finally moving. Spots the town center is empty. How did he know that was there? Is he cheating? Hold on to nothing going on. Green's moved on. He started building a third town center. So he's looking to boom. Blue still has not constructed a second. Green might find some easy prey right here. There we go. Go on the villagers. It'd be better if they were heroes. So then the heroes, they do hero damage. He's trying to do some villager damage. Oh man, if he looked at that, he would have seen that blue has a lot going on over there. Carnivora coming out, but it's going to die really quickly. Nice try, green. Blue successfully harassing on the top left. Saw green was building the town center and dived in on it. Took out the villager. And is now doing damage to the town center. If this dies, oh well. I was going to say you could save your resources if you canceled it. But the Kionki going in and doing its job. Successful raid by the Kionki. Green building a town center right outside Blue's base. Fairly quickly too. Kionki's going in. Taking a little bit of damage and flies up into the air. It shouldn't be able to do that if it's taking damage. Such a BS unit, personally, that I think personally. Green getting close to building this. He's just barely outside of Blue's line of sight. He got pretty lucky with this granary placement, these silos. Kawafu going in on the Oracle. Oh, I guess not. Oh, wait, there they go. Brutal. But the Greentown Center goes up. Right outside Blue's base. Kawafu's began throwing rocks at the villager. Is Green going to do anything about this? Oh, Green spots it. Ooh. Another villager comes out. And that's almost dead. Blue using his Kawafu to do damage, but it's not going to be good for his economy. Green coming in. There's 3 Kionkis here. Got a Gaia Forest coming up, splitting the army. Wafu's throwing rocks at the town center. Who keeps chasing Green's army. Almost loses. Oh, he does lose another Kawafu to it. Jeez. That is not what you want happening to your economy. That's really helping Green. Green now has a substantial civilian lead. But he doesn't have an army. And Blue does. Carnivora not doing very good against myth units, just goes down. This might be where Green has to call it. He's not going to be able to mass an army strong enough to take that on. Galadriel going down. Oh, he sees the town center. Oh, just before. The villagers finish the town center right before the army marches in. Green can still do something. He can still micro his villagers away from the enemy, and he's on 4 TCs right now, so he can gather from multiple places at once. He can build a farm economy. He can get gold from somewhere else easily. Nice try, but you do want to get your villagers out of here. Move him to somewhere more useful. Gaia player, yeah, he needs farms. And he has the wood for it. He just isn't doing it. He can also gather from these chicken. He has idle villagers everywhere. He's microing this area. He's using his APM to build production. In a forward position. But Green has such a large villager lead that it doesn't really matter if he loses some of his workers here. Hide your villager. And they're so hard to take out at 140 hit points. Blue doesn't have an easy way to take out the building, so he's just going to keep harassing the villagers. Konki's almost dead. We got a couple villagers on it. And the Oracle, who's just taking the damage now. These villagers could probably take on all of that army. He could probably just fight with his villagers and win. But he's got other places. Oh look, he's doing it here. He's fighting with his villagers as they take out the Yonki. He continues to build more forward production. Starts taking over this area. He's kind of just letting his main base die. Which is a choice. Taking out the armory, that'd be slightly annoying. More villagers going down. In the meantime, Blue has not taken a second town center yet. He's got a bunch of idling villagers right there, okay. There are some fattened up goats. Yonki goes down, multiple units going down to the town center. He didn't really come in with a game-ending army. Like, he doesn't have anything to take out the town center, which would be the heart of his economy. But Green's on so many town centers right now, he doesn't even care about this. We can switch over to Green. He's just building in lots of different places. taking blue's gold. Still building more villagers out of his town center. At least fight with the villagers or something. But he's busy microwing something else. Blue just reached the mythic age. It looks like green might have too. He's got a behemoth now. Fight off some of these warriors. Take out the behemoths. Goes in on the town center. Nope. Few soldiers coming over here. Oh, we got a Tao Wu to take on the town center. Takes it on 1v1. That's crazy. Villagers fighting back over here. Blue losing most of his army to TC fire. Kind of funny. Doesn't opt to upgrade his sentry towers into watchtowers, so they can't shoot back. Green's still on 3 TCs. Now has a fortress up to defend this area. Green finally building some military, a couple Murmillos. It looks like he's got a Behemoth in the burner and a couple Caladria. He's building archers, Arcus, but he doesn't really have a front line. We've got some Murmillo over here. Green strategy is just expand. Expand wherever you can. Expand, expand, expand. And Blue's taking advantage of this, but really it's become a battle of attrition that Green is slowly winning. Blue's still building a military. He still wants to fight it. That's kind of a silly situation. Green trying to take gold from Blue's gold mine while he's harvesting it. You could maybe attack the villagers. With enough Arcus, they become your front line. Slowly taking out the myth unit. That thing's gonna take a while. The Kyonkis are tanky. It does bonus versus myth units. Even myth units take out myth units. Running away with his Arcus so then he can land more fire with his Arcus. A Behemoth comes into tank. Oh, stop microing him. Just paying a little bit more attention over here. Carnivora taking on villagers. Behemoth dies at the Kyonki. More units coming out for Green. It's nice that they all come out at the same time so that they can stand together. He just has so many buildings. This is enough to take on the Kyanki over here. You'd probably send them in. Green paying attention somewhere else. Okay, he goes in with his army now. Ooh, blue builds a fortress to stop green from taking its gold. Green's been taking blue's gold all day. Another Kianki army, crazy. These Arcus just keep chasing. Okay, there's some heroes in there, so they go down fast. That's it for those. Then these frontline are gonna fall really quickly. No, you got it. Keep going. Finish them off. Green is now housed. Green massing his units together, waiting for the right moment to go in. He does not have any siege, so he can't take on fortresses and town centers. Oh, that's the villager live. Oh, there it goes. Back them up. Back up your archers. He goes in on the town center. Archers aren't going to do much. The Mermillo, it'll take a little bit. Oh, he decides to backstab with the Kuafu to take it over. Seems to do okay siege damage. Probably better as a builder. It's getting harder and harder for them to take it on because they keep dying to the tower, to the TC fire and the fortress. Oh, blue not holding it, letting anything up. He's building over here as well. He sees Green's expansion and he counters with his own expansion. Green wielding down the fortress, trying to do, you know, some positional damage so then he can take this gold mine at some point. He just lost one to blue up to the north. But he's all over the map already. This is still open. He's got a little bit left in there. We've got an army over here to take on these villagers, so he's about to lose this to blue. Green doing some okay damage, but I think blue's pushing just a little bit harder. But now this spot is open and Green's army is here. We have an earthen wall coming up, trapping Green's army. Archers are on the villagers, and they should be on the military, but it's hard to micro. Uh-oh. Roots enemies and heals allies. Not doing a whole lot. This entire area has the roots. You probably don't want your army standing there. I don't think you realize this. They're all gonna get rooted every few seconds if you just keep standing there, and I think this is permanent. Yeah. gonna keep happening. He doesn't know his army's evaporating right now. That's no good. Green, you gotta stop this. Is it this building that's doing it? If he destroys it, does it stop? No. I anticipate another grab coming in any second. Oh, it is gone. Okay. Now Green's army's stuck inside Blue's earthen wall. Is the palace healing itself over time? So Green right now is opening up spots where he can continue taking gold. Blue's trying to take all the gold he can. We got horse cavalry coming out to take on the archers. Oof. But he's got a lot of archers. They're gonna melt white cavalry. He can't find a way out. He's still stuck in here. He hasn't made a way out yet. This is an interesting place for the palace. It would have been better like right here to protect the gold mine. But that's a choice. Finally, Green made a hole. Two palaces to take on the town center. A third palace. I don't know what this one's for. It's not really protecting anything. Hey, he upgraded his towers. Managed to maintain his main base. So Blue looks like he's consolidating his units. Yeah, he's gonna keep them together for one big army. That's the best way to use your military, is to keep them all together, keep them efficient, and then use them to counter enemy units in the micro battle. But for now, he's just massing them up. Green moving out to take on some of these fortresses. He's got destroyers in there. They'll do some damage. Now he moves on to the next fortress. Blue kind of getting backed into a corner. Uh-oh, he's walking villagers right into Green's army. Ooh, that's not good. Ooh, that's really not good. Ooh, they all died. He has half. Oh, he has half the villagers of green. Blue finally deciding to use his cavalry. Okay, he's built an army over here as well. I like it. He's just waiting for the right moment, which is good. That's really strong. Now he decides to push out. Maybe not worry about the building so much. Take out the fortress. Blue, apparently Blue's army is much larger than Green's. Green has double the economy. But Blue has triple the army size. It's crazy. Green has not been investing into more military, is probably why. Or it's taking him a while too. Blue taking out Green's infrastructure. Blue wants to take control of this area. He knows that that gold mine is still there. Green's army is getting decimated by Blue's. He has a lot of destroyers mixed in there, which are only good against buildings. They just kind of die against everything else. Army destroys Green's fortress. He's taking Green out slowly. He's just got to keep building military. Uh-oh. This is bad. Green reached stage 4, and he's sucking all of his units in. That's going to create some damage. Units are not focused now. Starts focusing them on the fortress, but I don't think that's going to do it. You got to take out the Murmillos, got to take out the military. He wants to take this fortress down, though. There it goes. Now the military. Blue's army is going down. Green put every ounce of gold that he has left. Into building these Murmillo. And it's just enough to scare Blue off. Blue retreats, starts heroizing the Murmillo. Spots the villagers on the gold. Instead of sacrificing your army, you could stop this. Don't sacrifice your army. Don't sacrifice your myth unit. That's a really good myth unit. It's just in there. It's gonna take some out while it goes. Green's Argus dies. He's got Murmillo on the villagers over here. Trying to stop blue from gathering any more gold. Probably a good idea. Blue comes in with more army. He's been wheeling cavalry again. Blue's slowly taking out the villagers. They're going in time with the song. Oh, they're done. Green massing his military, but blue is right outside his rally point. He sees them massing and goes in. Does enough damage, it backs out. A good fight. He just doesn't want to fight under the towers, or under the fortress. He should fight this right here, though. Cavalry going in on the archers. Doing bonus damage is just going to take him out. An easy fight for blue. Neither player building any siege, despite all the fortresses that are going up against. That's going to change soon. They're going to make the game to where buildings have more hack armor. They're going to make it harder for infantry to do damage, to take out buildings. Some people feel negatively about that, which is understandable. Because it's like it completely changes how you have to play the game. Now, your hack infantry that you were using to take down buildings before, because they are only really good as meat shields if they don't take out buildings. Now they're going to be worse at taking out buildings, so they want to make siege more of a thing in the game instead of games like this where people just build infantry to take out structures, infantry and cavalry. They want people to use siege, and lots of people use siege, but a lot of people don't, and that's because they know they can take out the buildings quickly with infantry. Some infantry is designed for it, so I don't know what the point is. Let's see, is Green massing any more military? He really doesn't have any more gold to go on. Is there even anything there? This has a little bit. Green is selling in the market, selling wood. He's clicking it 100 at a time, and he doesn't know that you can hold down shift and click it for 500 at a time. Blue going in on Green's economy now. Oh, he's building some siege crossbows. He's got a couple machine workshops out there, but they're just dying to the fortress because they started attacking a villager. Well, easy come, easy go. Who's busy focusing on Green's economy over here? Able to take on the citizens. Who has a Zuiku out? Zuki? Zukui? Zuku? What is this, an axe cart? I've never seen that before in my life. Does decent melee damage, but designed for crush. Well, it'll take a destroyer on 1v1. Siege isn't gonna last long by itself. Green wasting his siege. Is that all he built? That's like all he can build. Blue taking out the rest of Green's army. Does Green even have anything left? There's still gold there. What's really the point of taking these out? I'm just saying, Blue's coming in on the fortress. Taking fortress fire from 3 fortresses while he takes them on. I mean, that's a choice. Now he's going on the economic guild, of course. I want to see this axe cart in action. Wow. It attacks pretty fast. Melee siege unit. Kind of hilarious. Green's slowly losing what control he had of the map to Blue's army. In the meantime, he's making palace units train faster. I mean, he's just grabbing upgrades that he can, right? So then he can mass back up. Oh, Green grabbed all the relics that were left. He grabbed villager hit points and a trickle of gold. That's why his villagers have been so hard to kill. Do they really get plus 40%? I think they normally have 140 and they have 165. That's crazy. Well, let's see. It's an increase of 40%. Must be at like 130 normally. I don't know the number. 120. Anyways, Blue's slowly coming in and killing in Green's villagers. We have axe carts going in on structures. Green building whatever he can to function as a meat shield for the palaces, but they're going to start going down. Siege crossbow within range. Kind of hilarious. And it goes down. Green turning his went to a he's spec'd on fanatics now.
Go boss.
Is this enough? Green's hoping it is, because he's already been dipping into the market, so he's not going to get a lot of return on wood and maybe food. The hero fanatics quickly take on the Kionkis. Archers fighting archers. These are fire archers, though. Green doing a strike of his own. Unfortunately, it was foiled. While Blue continues to push into Green's base. Spots the farming economy. Yeah, you might as well just use these units. No point in microing them when they're getting chased by cavalry. And he wins the fight anyways, so no need to take extra damage. Axe cart's going in on the TC. Now they have a more even economy. Blue caught up. Green's been maxed out for a while. But he's losing it all now. Green fights it off. The game continues. 53 minutes into this. What is doing that? The Sage? Is the Sage rooting units? Does it do that? Oh, he's got a Chukono. Chukonu. Chukonu? Chukono? Chukono, I think is what they were. I don't know. Chukono. Blue finishing off Blue's buildings. Blue's finishing off Green's buildings. Green does not have a lot left. I don't know what he's hoping happens, but all he's got are these Arcus. That's where he's gonna have to call it. He tried fighting. I don't know where it turned for him. When he tried building that siege with what was left of his money. Builds another market so then he can actually trade off his wood, which he's not doing. You don't need 9,000 wood. Just use the market to go down to like 5,000 and then build whatever you want. But you need the money. You need the gold. Been trying to build, but don't have much room to build. Blue's pushed in all the way. That's it. GG. 55-minute game. Holy cow. A good fight by Green. He tried. I was rooting for him. Definitely points where he would have won. This was the traitor when he took that Kuafu. This was the point where he could have won. He pushed too far and lost his military, right? Look at Blue, how Blue jumped up. Blue immediately started counterattacking. And his army dropped like a rock. And then Blue just kept it going. Blue also aged up, uses creation god power. This was the implode. This was cool. This is what destroyed Blue's army. Blue had a massive army, and then Green uses implode, and it dropped it like a rock. It was crazy. Anyways, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Give me feedback on what you want me to play or what you want to see out of Age of Mythology. And above all else, have a good day.